Do founders need to let go and trust others for their company to grow and scale? Here's the thing. Somebody told me that the number one key is that founders have to let go. And I said, you better not let go till you're at 10 million.
Okay.
I mean, if you're running $1 million company, you better know everything better than anybody else. And at 5 million, you can start doing that with other people, right?
I see what you're saying.
But at the first, you better know your marketing. You better know your finances. You better know, do all the hiring. You better know your product. You better know your customer service. Why? Because you can't just hire someone from the outside to come in and do it if you don't know how it's going to be done. Why is it that you can't hire somebody?
Because I was just thinking how hard it is sometimes for people to just do your, this is going to be a Mexican thing, do your vision.
Okay.
Like,
no, I understand that. Like, oh, do I understand your vision? Can I be part of that? No, you don't know if they're doing a good job. You put out an ad and say, I need the best. They'll come in and they'll say the best. You hire them, they'll do the job, and you say, are you doing a good job? And they'll say, I'm doing an awesome job. How the fuck do you know? If you don't know marketing or shipping or product or finances, you don't know what they're doing. You can't help them. You want to be a team. When you hire somebody, they're hired onto the team, right?
yes.
They want to say, yes, I want to know your vision. Where are we going with this stuff? But also, you need to be able to come in on a weekly, daily, monthly basis and say, show me your work. What is that you're doing? All owners have the ability to walk into a room or to see a report, right?
Yeah.
That someone's worked on for a month, and within, 5 seconds?
Say
See, that number and those numbers are wrong.
Yeah.
What do they say when I say that? Like, no, they're not. And then they look at them like, oh yeah, well that number's wrong. And I'm like, how can I trust the rest of it if in 5 seconds I found a mistake? They'll say that's the only mistake. How can I see the mistakes? Because I've seen
Pattern recognition. You've seen it forever.
I've seen it forever. I know. You can't blow something past me in finances or product or logistics or something because I built it from the ground up. Then I hired people and then they got really, really good. But now I can look from the outside and see the vision and come in and do that, right?
2 people come to mind.
Ooh.
We're helping 2 people.
Wait,
with their
I'm
business.
supposed to say this. I'm Curtis Matsko. CEO and founder of Portland Leather Goods. This is Mariana, my assistant.
Hi.
2 people. What?
2 people come to mind. We're helping 2 people. And the first one, we started talking to them, and I asked, they started talking about their business, and I asked, do you have partners? And she's like, no, I am the sole owner. I'm like, then how do you not know your numbers? And they were like,
you're
what?
saying, now we have lots of people. There's 2 businesses that as friendship, we're consulting with 2 founders who run $1 million companies. And they're both very wonderful and charming and trustworthy. And we love these people. They're fantastic, right?
Yeah, their businesses are going to grow like crazy.
They have the potential, but they still don't even know their numbers, even at $1 billion. And that is so small that you should be knowing. That's $3,000 a day.
The first one was finance. They didn't know their financials.
They didn't know their
The
finances.
second one was their marketing. They trusted an agency, and the agency keeps telling them stuff.
Oh, we're awesome. What's an agency going to say? It's your fault, we're awesome. Or it worked, we're awesome.
And they have this feeling like, yeah, we don't feel it's working like it should. And then you guys took a look at what is going on, and you're like, yeah, no, it's not.
Boom, 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 boom. I loved it. Maverick actually said, that's not a real thing. You know what your agency told you? That's actually completely made up. Like, that's not a real thing. And they're like, oh, we felt that it was wrong. You have to know.
Yes.
You know, one of those people that we're talking about had a $2 million company and said they just wanted to stay at $2 million. And I said, that's stupid, grow, double. And they're just with us talking to her about once every 2 weeks for like an hour. She's going to do over 4 million. She's going to double this year, right?
Yes.
And she said to me, I never knew that it was important that I knew about marketing, and I thought I could trust marketing. You thought you could trust your entire income of your entire company, the most expensive thing you have and you spend for, to people you don't know, and when they come back, you just have to accept what they're going to say. You can't become better at something, right? So, hey, you better know. Now, once you get to 5 to 10 million, you can trust people, you can hand it over to them, but again, you have to be coming back every month or so and reviewing. Hey, we said you're going to do this. Did we get there? What are the different avenues we can look at? Have you thought of this? Have you tried this? You need to hire better. You need to get rid of this person. You can advise them, and then they can become better and better and better. Here's the great thing. Once you grow and you let go and you get these amazing people, they're actually better at it than you are.
True.
But they still need your vision to come in every now and then and say, but from the outsider's view, it's a little bit different.
And you still need to know.
You need to know the foundations of, hey, here's the foundations of your company, right? Number one, you gotta have a great product. You know about your product. You need to know about logistics. How are you going to get that product to somebody? Okay? You need to know about your customer service. Who's going to talk to those people? You need to know your marketing. How are you going to get that new customer coming in? And you better damn well know your finances. Because the whole game is not to sell products. The whole thing is to make money so you can grow and make more money and grow and make people's lives better. Because you want to know what Mariana and I do?
Make people's lives better?
We just go through the world making people's lives better.
Of course.
It's rainy. We're in Mexico today, and it is rainy, rainy, rainy. But me and her,
Sunshine.
sunshine, sunshine, sunshine. Subscribe. We love you. Not you, but most of the other people on here, we love those folks.
We do love you too.
Bye.